What's going on, everybody? Just playing Minecraft. Roadrunner's here too. Um, what's this all about? Now watch it. Forgot the league. Oh wait, it's just a fun racing. Well, not doing it. Anyway, I'm gonna try to see if I can make my um make a cruise ship. I'm gonna try to make the cruise ship that I always go on. The I'm gonna try to make a carnival cruise ship. I'm gonna try to make the one that has a roller coaster that's called Carnival Mardi Gras. And also it also has a rope course, um, oh, a sky course, but it has ropes all the way around. Um, and I'm also gonna try to see if I can make a um roller coaster on it too. So I don't know how long this is gonna take me, but I'm gonna maybe try to see if I can look it up on YouTube. See how to make one. So I was gonna try to see if I can make one yesterday, but my league friend had a league to go to last night, and of course I didn't do one last night because I was feeling down about my uncle, but like I told my mom earlier that um of course my uncle's gonna be in heaven with my dad. We're we'll probably be finding like dimes from my uncle and my dad. So but my uncle will be up in heaven, probably talking to my dad like he used to do. So I'll definitely keep thinking about my uncle and my dad as well. Keep thinking of memories from both of them. Oh god, it's gonna be a bro. I once stay in. Good job, Brayden. My god. Why does it always think that I'm not destroying the grass, but I am? Man, this is definitely gonna be a long. Should have just made it.
You can say that, man.
Oh, it's gonna be a big project for me, but I should have just made it bigger, make the thing bigger, but I didn't.
You think? Because it's like, I don't. Well, that's the thing. I don't even know. Because fucking cruise ship, like you're talking about, that's gonna take about 5 hours.
I know.
I'm gonna choose controller. It's fucking stupid.
One of my league friend, Simon, and one the other in the uh world that I played in yesterday, he used like TNT to blow it up, to blow like a big hole in the ground, so he doesn't have to use a pickaxe to.
Yeah. Or I could just do this. Let's see.
Where did you? Oh,
There's a easiest way, but you have to code it.
oh, I don't even know how to. Oh,
What?
I gotta code it.
I got it. Let me click over it.
Oh god, this is gonna be. Oh my god. Where's my phone? Where the heck's my phone? I don't want. Oh, it's on my bed. um, Alexa, turn off jukebox plug. Search on YouTube, see how to make a Carnival cruise ship. Cruise ship. Let's see. That ain't couch. God darn it.
Couch.
is an absolute nightmare. So we are on a custom world right now, so it should be.
I don't know if this is copyright or not.
Nice and easy for us. So to measure it, you just simply just get your blocks, and I'll also leave the download for World Edit in the description below as well, or it's called Single Player Commands, so you guys can download that to your heart's content. All right. You also probably gonna need Minecraft Forge for it. So we're gonna make the ship about 200 meters, which is a good size for a cruise ship. You know, not too big, definitely not too small. It's a really good average size for a cruise ship. You know, we'll just make it 195. We'll make it about that right there. And you know, really the dimensions is in your discretion. So I
Oh
mean, you
god.
can make the dimensions whatever you want. Just make sure it looks somewhat normal. So if you make it too fat, it's gonna look like a waste of the seas. If you make it too skinny, it's gonna look like a pencil. So you really gotta kind of be careful. So this is gonna be our length line. This is how long the ship's gonna be. So we're just gonna make this maybe, I don't know, 15 or 16 blocks long-ish. We'll make that a little bit longer. And then keep in mind, this is just one half of the ship, and the other half will be flipped over on the other side. So this should be good for this side of the ship. Hopefully it's not going to be too thin. But anyways, so there we go. Those are basic dimensions. Now we have the basic dimension lines. So now we want to make the underhull line. So these are just all markers really to help you. So we're going to go ahead and make the underhull probably about this big. And I'm also going to put, just for some style, I'm going to put some gray wool as well as a marker with the white wool, because it's going to look a lot cooler on the stern. And I'm also going to put, just for some style, I'm going to put some gray wool as well as a marker with the white wool, because it's going to look a lot cooler on the stern, or on the initial. And I'm also going to put, just for some style, I'm going to put some gray wool as well as a marker with the white wool.
I also need red wool. And I think he said gray. I should probably get blue as well. Stupid pig. Oops.
Yeah. That's command. Oh, Jesus, commander save. My command block, where are you? Select get, I have command block. Let's see. Slash dot com push Gazel app. Let's
Just like,
see.
just like two of my league friends were, uh, we were doing this NASCAR thing on Roblox, and they both crash into each other, like they were, their cars were like nose to nose. I'm like, hey, don't be kissing over there.
You all settings. Bracket. fucking Discord, man. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. This
God,
goddamn fucking internet.
I know it.
Fucking hate this. So goddamn hard trying to fucking enter code. And this is what the just execute. Test at A. Land at S run slash build tilde 20 space tilde negative 20 63 negative 20 oh it's tilde negative 20 fuck tilde negative 20 grass aggregate alright always active always active by that goddamn commanded fucking text. Bruh. Ticking area. Add circle tilde 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 for bruh. Okay. I guess this one's gonna be always active as well. Okay. Slash ticking area. Add loop tilde tilde space not exclamation fuck tilde space tilde space for Clearland. There. Ugh. Oh, I'm an idiot. What's your fuck me? Ticking area. Add. Yep. Add circle. Now we can do the goddamn fucking tilde tilde tilde. Tilde. Back. Tilde. Space. Back. Tilde. Work. Ah. Is it just automatically or do I have to do this? Back. Okay. Wait a minute. Why did not do anything? Didn't touch it. Okay. Chicken area. Add. Circle. Tilde. 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 Clearly. True. Already exists. Ah. Shrine. Heck, yeah. Let's see. This is taking way longer than it should be. What the fuck am I? This better not waste my fucking time like all the fucking commands I ever had to fucking type down. Because I hate that shit. Slash tag. Hit yourself. Slash myself. At S. Add. What the? Oh, wait, those are foot?
What the heck?
It's working. It's working. I think. It's, holy shit. What do you mean? Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait, no, wait. Hold on. Oh, look at that! Look at this, Nick.
Oh,
Shit actually
great.
worked.
Does it clear this?
Some reason no. I don't. Probably because I move from everywhere. This thing. It doesn't do that. What if I have to turn like this? Hold on. Wait, I just removed it.
Oh, oh,
Okay,
oh,
I
oh.
can't. Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Oh, I wanted to do that so bad.
Oh, it's really working now. God. Oh, God. Is it working for you too, or is it just me?
Just you.
If force is stronger than me. Fuck this land. Okay, so it ends here. Look at this, Nick. Look at that. Look at that. God dang.
Man, a lot bigger than it was.
Oh, yes.
Oh man, I wish I could do this.
I could change the command probably and see if it works, but I don't want to mess with it right now. I'm trying to find a place where it ends. Alright. Oh, it doesn't on this one. Why? Oh, Ray has to be the angle. Oh, okay. It will end right here. Okay.
Okay, yeah, this area right here is gonna have a big ship. Definitely a big
Oh, yeah.
ship.
All the quickly.
And of course, cruise ships has to have water.
The turn off. Turn it off, so it should stop. I hope. Yeah, it stopped. Good. Alright, so we want to level this up. Let's see. So what can we do here? I hate stickers goddamn much. Alright, Nick, all you gotta do, you have to destroy all these grass blocks and get to the end, and basically hit here. Like, right, this is where it's gonna stop right here. Yeah. Just keep destroying the grass blocks until you're, like, basically done. Because we already got everything else settled. We do that chunk go to the chunk right here. God damn. Here, I'm gonna teleport you so you can literally see the whole fucking thing here. Slash teleport. Click. Make sure you're floating.
I am.
Alright, look down. Look how big
Oh.
that fucking thing is. Let me get to the fucking commands. Jesus Christ. Now that should be enough space. Okay.
For how many ships? One or two?
One. If you're talking about how big, most likely just one.
Okay. Looks like the video I'm watching right now looks like he.
Because it's gonna look a lot cooler on the stern or on the initial hold sign. So there we go. There's his guy.
Oh man, it's gonna be hard to do. Okay. Hmm.
Like our marker. So now we're gonna make the floor marker as a marker with the white wool because it's gonna look a lot cooler on the stern or on the initial hold sign. So there we go. There's is kind of like our marker. So now we're gonna make the floor markers. So I'm gonna make my one.
Let's see. I don't know how many blocks of red wool I should put down.
See what this does.
Uh. Great, these animals are gonna be in the way.
not going to be too thin. But anyway, and then keep in mind this is just one half of the ship, and the other half will be flipped over on the other side. So this should be
But what the fuck? Where'd
good
the
for this size
command
of a
blocks
ship.
go?
What?
They just disappeared? The fucking command blocks disappeared.
They were right here.
Yeah, I know, but what the fuck? They disappeared! I think I fucking accidentally destroyed the command blocks. God damn it.
Let's see, man, I'm trying to figure how to make a cruise ship, but I don't know how many blocks
So
this
there we go.
guy
Those are
put
basic
down.
dimensions. Now we have the basic dimension lines. So now we want to make the underhull line. So these are just all marked for this size of a ship. Hopefully it's ish. So this is going to be our length line. This whole whatever you want, just make sure it looks some average size for a ship. You know, we'll just make it 195. We'll make it about that right there. And you know, really the dimensions is in your discretion. So meaning you can make the dimensions whatever you want, just make sure it looks somewhat normal. So if you make it too fat, it's going to look like a waste of the seas. If you make it too skinny, it's going to look like a pin.
Oh, of course, there's random animals and where I'm gonna put my ship down.
Here, hit. Go to the command and hit like type down slash execute and then like the at symbol and then hit E and then just hit square.
Wait,
It'll kill all of the empty.
slash execute.
Execute, yeah. EXECUTE space.
Do I hit the space after the slash or no?
Like slash execute, no spaces by the way. Slash execute. That's all in one word. Slash execute space, then at S, not AT, but the at symbol. Not at S, but at E. You want at E, which will kill all the entities.
Execute slash. I don't even.
Something fucking work. Get rid of the S. Space. You know the at symbol?
Oh.
At symbol, then E. Just put that all in one word.
Then E.
Yeah. And hit square.
Oops.
Yeah, no, trust me, I do that sometimes. I just basic stuff.
Error.
Let me put slash execute at E. The touch. Fine, I changed it. Execute AT AE. Okay. Oh, for fucking Christ's sake. How much did you fucking Jesus? At E. A line anchored as at facing if in position. Rotated run You just kill them all. Facing far. Oh. What the fuck? Run,
So you
rotate
really gotta kind
position,
of be
in.
careful. So this is gonna be our length line. This is how long the ship's gonna be. So we're just gonna make this maybe,
Nether, overworld, be
I don't
in.
know,
Oh! Just so true.
15 or 16 blocks long
Fuck this.
ish.
You probably just have to kill them all.
I'll make that a little bit longer. And then keep in mind, this is just one half of the ship, and the other half will be flipped over on the other side. So this should be good for this side of the ship. Hopefully it's not going to be too thin. But anyways, so there we go. Those are basic dimensions. Now we have basic dimension lines. So now we want to make the underhull line. So these are just all markers really to help you. So we're going to go ahead and make the underhull. Hopefully it's not going to be too thin. But anyways, so there we go. Those are basic dimensions. Now we have the basic dimension lines. So now we want to make the underhull line. So these are just all markers really to help you. So for this side of the ship, hopefully it's not going to be too thin. But anyways, so there we go. Those are basic dimensions. Now we have the basic dimension lines. So now we want to make the underhull line. So these are just all markers really to help you. So we're going to go ahead and make the underhull. About this big. And I'm also going to put, just for some style, I'm going to put some gray wool as well as a marker with the white wool. Because it's going to look a lot cooler on the surface. Or on the initial. And I'm also going to put, just for some style, I'm going to put some gray wool as well as a marker with the white wool. Because it's going to look a lot cooler on the surface. Or on
Yeah. One, two, and then.
the initial hold signs. There we go.
Oh no, I can't.
And I'm also going to put, just for some style,
Two of the
I'm
gray
going to put some
wool.
gray wool as well as a marker with the white wool. Because it's going to look a lot cooler on the surface. Or on the initial hold signs. There we go. There's is. And I'm also going to put, just for some style, I'm going to put some gray wool as well as a marker with the white wool. Because it's going to look a lot cooler on the surface. Or on the initial hold signs. There we go. There's is.
One, two, three, four, five.
Kind of like our markers. Now we're going to make the floor markers. So I'm going to make my water line right there. You guys can make it at whatever you guys want. And we're just going to go ahead on the surface, or on the initial hold signs. There we go. There's is kind of like our markers. Now we're going to make the floor markers. So I'm going to make my water line right there. You guys can make it at whatever you guys want. go ahead and kind of make it 3 blocks up. Don't use double floors on this. I know in some buildings.
Yeah.
You know, like in servers, they do like using double floors. However, it really isn't a good idea in my opinion because it does kind of look a bit off. It'll look a little bit too tall, but you know, you guys can do whatever you want. So I'm actually going to go ahead and move this a little bit forward so that we have a little bit more room to work with the bow. I'm going to go ahead and just move that like 10 blocks. Alright, so it's just going to be a little bit longer than 295, but that doesn't matter. So I'm going to make it about 3 blocks above the water line. I mean 3 stories above the water line. Where the tip of the bow will be. So that's what we're going to go ahead and make right now. So shaping your bow really depends. It really depends on the kind of ship you want to make. Which I know it's a cruise ship, but it kind of depends what the cruise ship is. If it's an ocean liner, you're going to want to make it more pointy, which I guess we can go for in this. But I'm just going to go ahead and make kind of like a typical cruise ship bow. So I'm going to go ahead and make just a 45-degree angle. It's pretty self-explanatory. I know it's a cruise ship, but it kind of depends what the cruise ship is. If it's an ocean liner, you're going to want to make it more pointy, which I guess we can go for in this. But I'm just going to go ahead and make kind of like a typical cruise ship bow. So I'm going to go ahead and make just a 45-degree angle. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'll go ahead and make that little line right there. This is going to make it look a little bit sharper. And you'll see what I mean here in a second. Because the overall goal is to kind of have like a V shape. You know, make the bow look like a V in a way, I guess you could say. So I can go ahead and go by 2. Here in a second. Because the overall goal is to kind of have like a V shape. You know, make the bow look like a V in a way, I guess you could say. So I can go ahead. And go by 2 blocks like this. And then I'm going to slowly start increasing how many blocks are placed in between each other, if you kind of know what I mean. So now I'm going to 3, now I'm going to make 4 blocks, and I'll go out for a while and make 5 blocks, just make the bow look a little bit betterly shaped than it is, if that kind of makes sense in a way. So I think that's about, oh, we got one more we go. So then we'll do that, and then we got look a little bit betterly shaped than it is, if that kind of makes sense in a way. So I think this is about, I don't know if we got one more to go. So then we will do that, and then we got the beginning of our bow started. So it's kind of a long bow, but it's not going to look like this for a long time because we're going to pretty much make it look a little bit better. And this is where a lot of people make mistakes, and it's kind of where I'll go over flaws. When people make bows, we'll go ahead and do an example. You don't want to do this. This is what's called a triangle bow, which basically you just kind of make the blocks go up like this. And it just really doesn't look good, to be honest. It looks very sloppily done, very cheaply done, and you don't want that. You don't want to make it look like you took 5 minutes on this ship. If it's your pride and joy, you want to make it look good. So this would be a triangle bow. It's just the same pattern all the way across. And this is a common problem when people make ships, and it's really something we frown upon here in the Minecraft shipbuilding community. It shows lack of skill in a way. And another common mistake is that people make like literal triangle bows. Like they'll just make it go up like this. Like I've seen a lot of Titanics that've done this, and that just doesn't look like a bow in my opinion. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make these two blocks kind of come up more, like that, and then I'm gonna slowly indent them farther closer to the bow. And I know this is kind of like triangle bow like I was talking about, but you'll see what I do in a second to make it not look like a triangle bow. And also, I'd break off the first block just to make the bow. Make these two blocks kind of come. Up more, like that. And then I'm gonna.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
As long as we follow the directions.
There, ladies and gentlemen, Prodigy's Mind here today. I guess we'll start off this video by just adjusting a few things quickly. A, the mic quality still sucks. No, I haven't got a new mic yet. Sorry. That's really all I have to say for right now. I'll get one as soon as I can. I don't have the money.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make these two blocks kind of come up more, like that, and then I'm gonna slowly indent them farther. look okay by any means. So now let's go ahead and get back to our ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these two blocks kind of come up. More. Be sure when you're building your ship, do not make it look like that, because that will not look okay by any means. So now let's go ahead and get back to our ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these two blocks kind of come up more, like that, and then I'm going to slowly indent them. Be sure when you're building your ship, do not make it look like that, because that will not look okay by any means. So now let's go ahead and get back to our ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these two blocks kind of come up more. Like that, and then I'm going to slowly indent. Be sure when you're building your ship, do not make it look like that, because that will not look okay by any means. So now let's go ahead and get back to our ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these blocks kind of come up more. Be sure when you're building your ship, do not make it look like that, because that will not look okay by any means. So now let's go ahead and get back to our ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these two blocks kind of come up more, like that, and then I'm going to slowly indent them farther, closer. Building your ship, do not make it look like that, because that will not look okay by any means. So now let's go ahead and get back to our ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these two blocks kind of come up more, like that, and then I'm going to slowly indent them farther, closer to the bow. And I know this is kind of like triangle bell. It goes talk about, but you'll see what I do in a second to make it not look like a triangle bell. And also, I'd break off the first block just to make the bow look a little bit more rounded, just because the cruise ships are typically not very pointy. So as you can see right now, we already have kind of a sharper looking bow. And this is a little bit too sharp, but to break off the first block just to make the bow look a little bit more rounded, just because cruise ships are typically not very pointy. So as you can see right now, we already have kind of a sharper looking bow, and it's a little bit too sharp, but... kind of see... where it's sharper. This is made because it cuts the water a lot easier when it's kind of sailing.
Hey Nick, I'm going to
So
keep the
it just is overall just the architectural design. And then when we get closer over here, we want to do the same thing. We want to just make this go all the way up. Pretty simple. And as you can
I'll
see,
keep the world up so you keep going. So do.
Alright.
Okay, if you need anything, just send me a text. Okay.
Okay.
All right. See.
Bye.
We got the pattern going right here, but we don't want to keep that pattern. It just is overall just the architectural design. And then when we get closer over here, we want to do the same thing. We want to just make this go all the way up. Pretty simple. And as you can see, we already have the pattern going right here, but we don't want to keep that pattern going for too long. This is made because it cuts the water a lot easier when it's kind of sailing.
What's up? I'm trying to make a cruise ship.
So it just is overall just the architectural design. And then when we get closer over here, we want to do the same thing. We want to just make this go all the way up. Pretty simple. And as you can see, we already have the pattern going right here, but we don't want to keep that pattern going for too long because it's going to look funky. So then you slowly, now we have one block in between each other. So you don't want it to look like a triangle bow, or else it's not going to look like a real ship. So as you can see, now we have one space in between each other. If that makes a little bit more sense. I know this can be a little bit confusing, but if you just
I don't think I'm doing the good at all.
bear with me to see my building style as we go, then maybe it'll make a little more sense. So, as you we'll do this for a little while. And as you see, you have like the little kind of hook shape right there. That's really what you're aiming for in a way. It's kind of more of a beginner bow. I'm not battles because that's a little bit hard to
I don't
explain,
even know what I'm
especially
doing.
most of you guys are probably watching this or trying to learn
You
how to build a
seriously
ship.
don't.
So we'll do that for a while, and then we're just gonna go to we're gonna let this thing go all the way up at a 45-degree angle, like or you know what? No, hold on a second. So now as you can see, where we did two in between, we want to do two more like that. So now we only have one in between these blocks. And now, instead of going these two blocks, we're just going to go ahead and go right up like this. And it's going to add a little bit more shape to this hook shape. Even though this is going to be farther spaced apart, there's going to be 2 blocks apart now. So now that kind of whole balance of that. And it's going to look a little bit funky. You know, you can tweak it however you want, you know, just to make it look a little bit less kind of strange or awkward looking. You know, you can part with this thing as much as you want. It's just a matter of, it's really just kind of what you want. It really can't be done in tutorial. It's really just what you guys want to put on your ship and how you want your ship to look. So we're going to go ahead and keep doing this. And again, this game kind of looks funky. You can tweak the blocks like this as much as you'd like. It's really just all in your discretion. Because a lot of these ship buildings, it just takes a lot of personality. It just takes, you know, what do you prefer? What do you want? Because in a lot of ships that I make, my custom ships, all I want is just to make a ship that I'm happy with. And I don't really care about what other people are happy with. I just do what I think looks good. And, you know, usually people will agree with me that it looks good. Because that's really just the art of Minecraft. You don't really need to care what other people think. As long as you're happy with it, that's what matters. We're going to go ahead and set the time today, just so we have a little bit clearer of an image. So we're going to go ahead and keep doing this all the way down until we can make the entire bow go 2 blocks. And you see like what I'm kind of doing right here is right when we hit this block, I'm hooking it up so that it still maintains that aspect ratio. Or, you know what I mean. So we're doing that. As you can see, it keeps going higher and higher on the bow. Now, granted, this does look a little bit different, and it does look kind of simple, but this is just a really good example of beginner bow. But, you know, it's good for what you guys are. So, the entire. You have a triangle right here. This triangle in the bow looks a lot wider than the one up here, and that's what it's supposed to do. So we're keep doing up, but it just kind of maintains and still look. The blocks are missing here, but these holes, you just want to fill them. It's going to look really, really good. Now go ahead and speed this part of the video up. Your basic bow, and exactly the same kind of a sense as your ship. You can do what you want with it. Bear with me. Now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to actually add this gray line right here because this is kind of like the water line. As I'm not going to make it bent like the bow is because it's kind of like, it's kind of hard to explain, but just bear with me. Go ahead and do this. I mean, you can't. There, that's where the ship's going to sit in the water, and this will be the first block underwater. So we're going to bend this one kind of forward, and we're going to go ahead. Kind of a sense as your ship. You can do what you want with it. So there we go. That's going to be our water line right there. That's where the ship's going to sit in the water, and this will be the first block. gonna bend this one kind of forward, and we're gonna go ahead. And go down this line one. Again, and I'm actually going to add it so that it is one block, so it is kind of at an angle, just a little bit, so that it's not perfectly straight down, because it's going to look like the Titanic bow. We don't want that, because it's a water cruise liner. Keep doing this. And again, we're going to go back, fill our holes that we made. And you'll be doing this a lot when bow making, but that's just kind of normal. So go ahead and fill those up. Alright, so now is the time for the bulbous. The bulbous is where the red is in the ship. So this can come up just a little bit, but not very much. So we're going to make the bulbous on the ship kind of big.
I'm sorry, but I don't buy people Minecraft. I'm sorry. You can just probably just have to buy your own.
Just for demonstrations. So you guys can kind of get a basic idea. So we're going to make it like a bulb. Exactly what it sounds like, the bulbous. It is a bulb in the front of the ship to three ways. Very simple. The same on the other side of the ship. So we'll do that at time so you guys get the basic instructions so it's not going too fast, hopefully not going too slow. I will also put the world in the description below.
You know what? I'm just gonna start it over and pay attention to what he does.
every time if you want to get some up close and personal looks. So in this episode, we're going to start off with the vow and dimensions.
You know what? This might take a while for me to do this. I'm just gonna end the stream here. I would just tell roadrunner that um um no, dude, Reese, dude, I I don't even know how to make a cruise ship. That's a problem. Exactly. So don't make it. Well, I'm gonna make it no matter what.
So that's pretty simple.
So I'm gonna end the stream. I'm just gonna message my friend that I'm just gonna. Why not? You know what? It's my stream. I can do whatever I want with it. It's my stream. Because I want to. Dude, Reese. Reese, this is. What else do you want me to do? What else do you expect me to do in this world? Besides, this is not even mine. This is my friend Roder's world. He invited me to this world, so because I'm kind of having a sad day a little bit. Well, still, and I just want to do this tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do? You wanna know why I'm sad? It's because something happened to my uncle, okay? But I really don't wanna talk about it right now. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, I'll just let you go then. Sorry again. Sorry again. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna end it. So, I'll just play a different game. So, anyway, I'm gonna end my stream, like I said. Anyway, I'm gonna end my stream, guys. So, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment down below if you guys want me to do my videos like this, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.